There's a new feature on iOS 17.3 and you need to turn it on immediately.
Royal glow, can't you see that glow?
Hello and welcome back to the channel. Royal Glow here. Hey, so this is the segment of my channel, Glow Gizmos, where I talk about all things tech. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the recently released iOS 17.3, and it has a new feature, the stolen device protection feature, and you need to turn it on. So all along in the previous iOS versions, there has been some level of protection. You can go to your iCloud and activate your Find My feature, which allows you to locate any of your Apple devices, your watch, your iPad, your phone, whatever it is. So once this is turned on, automatically there's also an activation lock, which is a further layer of protection for your phone. But the vulnerability found here by a Wall Street Journal reporter, Joanna Stern, she was doing a whole article and expose on this, and she even interviewed a thief who has actually been caught with this group, whatever, and they would exploit this thing of basically social engineering, where they would get your passcode, and once they have it, it becomes a free-for-all. Because with the passcode, as it stands with previous versions before iOS 17.3, once you have a passcode, you can go into someone's settings, which the thieves did, go into their settings, remove the Face ID. So in other words, change the biometrics. So everything on your phone that needs biometrics to function, boom, they have it. And on top of that, they can also go into your Apple ID and change the password of your Apple ID, thus locking you out of your phone effectively, because you can't even log into your iCloud if your Apple ID password has changed. And on top of that, once they do that, they can also turn off the Find My feature. So all of the existing protection features that are there are quite useless. If someone can access just your passcode, then everything becomes a free-for-all. Does that sound terrifying? It should. But luckily, Apple listened to all of this reporting, and they've now introduced this new feature, and you need to turn it on because it's not on by default. So go into your settings, turn this feature on, and once you do so, things like your Face ID, if you want to change Face ID, it will require you to first have your face, use your biometrics to change the Face ID. And if you're away from home or work or away from a recognized location, basically, if you're trying to change anything, whether it's your passcode, your Apple ID password, your Face ID, it will require you to wait for at least an hour. Yeah. 1 hour. And then even after that hour has passed, it will still need your Face ID in order to make any of these changes. So it is really an important feature that you need to turn on, because you just never know when your device might be stolen. So right now, stop what you're doing, just turn on this feature. Okay, so once you do that, you protect your Face ID, you protect your Apple ID password, you also protect yourself from getting all of your things looked into. So also, like I said, the biggest problem though in security is always yourself. So be careful in your surroundings. If you're going to input your password or your passcode, make sure no one's looking. Treat it like an ATM. Don't just willy-nilly put it in and not be aware of your surroundings. That's one. Secondly, do not store stuff in your notes, because that's what this thief said he would use. He would just, if he couldn't immediately access something like your banking app or your EcoCash or Inbox, whatever it is, they would simply go into your notes where you have all of your saved passwords, and it would be a free-for-all. So don't save anything in there. Also, don't take photos of your cards, your bank cards, your passwords, all of this stuff, because even if you put it in a hidden album, like I said before this, if someone can get your passcode and your Face ID, they can also get into your hidden albums. So just to be safe, don't store stuff on your phone that you don't want other people knowing. Store it in here, in your head. So I hope that's been informative. Change that feature right now. Of course, first you need to update. So immediately update your phone to iOS 17.3, and also all of the accompanying apps that probably need an update after the iOS update, because that's when they usually roll them out. Be safe, and don't forget to glow, grow, and get it.
Royal glow, can't you see that glow? Yeah.